and you gon' die, nigga. I'ma kill you myself. Do not come outside, nigga.
When dude's gonna answer tomorrow. Then down for the slappings, and then Trisha, and then Mata. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? You ain't do. I'm outside. How about that? Let's talk about what happened in Atlanta. You ain't put no hands on me. You made not to jump me. That's what happened, nigga. Stop lying. It's like you did something. You pulled the gun out and tried to pull me at gunpoint. That's what you did, cause you soft.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now listen, y'all, it's like a big old MV Caine versus everybody war in Brooklyn right now as usual. I should say Twirl Atlanta as well. You got 22G's, CoachDaGhost, and MV Caine going back and forth and threatening each other left and right, saying what they're gonna do to each other when they see each other all over social media. Now, of course, these guys don't learn, man, because from Casanova I forgot. It's so much of them, man, that it came out in their reports and the discovery in all this case that they're using social media against these guys, but still these rappers do not learn to stay off social media. 22G's went live not too long ago, probably like an hour ago, warned MV Caine not to come back to Atlanta and literally said that he himself is going to kill MV Caine. Listen, y'all, this new generation is different, man. I wish I thought about being a detective or something earlier on, because at this point their job is becoming way too easy. Now, 22G say he's going to kill MV Caine and allege that he took a weapon from MV Caine, and that's why Envy is so salty all of a sudden. And I was kind of wondering, like, yo, where is this coming from? You got MV Caine, he went live the other day, he's just exposing 22G's, CoachDaGhost, telling all their business, because you know these guys are friends, whatever the case may be. And come to find out that I'm assuming that allegedly they seen MV Caine. They must have took his strap from him. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get into that all later on in the video. So like I said, all of this came after MV Caine went live a day or probably like a day or two ago, and claimed that 22G's got ran out of New York and hiding in Atlanta because of Chef G and their differences. He also clowned Tutu for getting light on the train back in the day and said that he don't even put in no work. He's ashamed. He's ashamed for the whole Blicky organization, right? So he also, and you know, rest in peace, Nick Blicky. He also kind of danced around the subject, but I hear this a lot, so I'm gonna just say it. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, RP Nick Blicky. He's alleged that when things got real in BK, you know, when they was warring, you know, beefing, because, you know, these guys, the Blicky guys, I don't know too many of y'all that's not really familiar with Brooklyn, whatever the case may be. Even I'm an outsider looking in, but I know that these Blicky dudes got a lot of beef within Brooklyn. But Envy is alleging that when things got crucial for the whole Blickies and the Blicky gang, whatever the case may be, things got real, and your boy Tutu ran to Atlanta while he left members such as Nick Blicky outside to fend for themselves while they was at war, and we all know the outcome of that. RP Nick Blicky. But I heard it more than once, so I figured I'd bring it up, but I'm gonna leave that subject alone. Now, also from what I'm hearing, Breezy and Nas Blicky isn't really messing with 22G's right now as well. I don't know how true that is, but I did see some posts where you got your boy Nas Blicky. It's kind of tongue twister. You got your boy Nas Blicky saying some subliminal things, as well as Breezy Blicky. So it's like, I don't know, man. It seems like everybody breaking up. Everybody getting a little TuneCore, DistroKid money. So I guess they don't need each other. Who knows? Anyway, it seems like after a recent incident that CoachDaGhost and MV Caine also got into, Envy went live to discuss what happened. He also calls CoachDaGhost out, saying that he hasn't been in Brooklyn. He's hiding in Atlanta as well. He's saying that he's in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn right now. Tell CoachDaGhost, pull up. Everybody tag him. Now look, I hate when these artists do that, because it's common sense that even by the time CoachDaGhost sees that live, nothing's going to happen. He's not going to pull up. He's not even going to be able to pull up. The live probably be... Matter of fact, I'll take that back, because I've heard of incidents happening where dudes went live calling out their ops, and they actually either got shot or shot at on live. So I'll take that back. But what's the odds of this happening? Very slim. Alright. But anyway, he starts exposing Coach and their past together, because let's not forget that these two used to be best friends. I wouldn't say best friends, but they was very close, as we've seen in videos, which is crazy every time I think about it, man, because when you go back to old videos and see how things used to be, it make you wonder, like, yo, was it always just fake love? Like, how real can someone's friendship be if they're going as far as telling each other they're going to kill each other? But just 2 or 3 years ago, they was best as of friends, talking about how they going to kill other ops. Listen, it's crazy, man. Let me tell you, if me and my boys ever got into it, I don't think we'll go as far as killing each other. We would definitely probably just want to put hands on each other, but that's what men do. We fight it out, our little differences, get over it. Even if we don't talk to each other no more, at least we got it out of our system, but we will never, ever, ever talk about killing each other. But yeah, so you know that Envy know a lot of secrets about Coach, and I'm sure Coach knows a lot of secrets about him. It just all boils down to whose past is more embarrassing and who knows what. And from the looks of it, Envy Caine saying he used to give Coach deodorant because he was musty. He used to give him counterfeit money to help him out when he didn't have money. He said he has a gold tooth because he has missing teeth. His grill is messed up. He's saying he's claiming bodies that he don't got nothing to do with. I don't know. Oh, then he also went and said that a lot of their mans is being dropped. You know, y'all know what that mean. And they saying Coach ain't doing nothing about it. So it's a whole bunch of things going on. It's a lot of exposing that your boy Envy Caine was doing, man. But it just is what it is. These guys is at war right now, even though they used to be friends. He also went as far as saying Coach haven't put in work since 2010, but he out here fronting like he is. Now, like I said, this live was like an indictment just on social media to me. But I guess that's a new wave. And what I also found weird is how he claimed he was by himself, but then he told someone to hold a camera for him while he counted money to show that he's getting more money than CoachDaGhost. I don't know, man. It just is what it is. Now, fast forward. What I also found interesting, more than anything throughout this whole live, and because this is a lesson we all can learn from, Coach better rethink the friends that he keep around, because Envy Caine has a good point, and he kind of told on himself in this live. This is why you gotta listen close, man. He kind of gave himself up, and if Coach wasn't smart enough, you know, I don't know if he peeped it himself, but if he is smart enough, he'll take that info and run with it and take heed to it. Now, Envy Caine said this: I know everything. You forget we have the same friends. The back door is now open. Now, if I was CoachDaGhost, that's all I would have had to hear, and I would have got away from every last person I think is cool with him as well as me. Because like I always say, we don't get a redo on this thing called life. So when someone says something like that, it's best you take heed to it, or else it'll be too late. Then you got Envy Caine. He came out with a song talking about backdoor, the back door is open. He keep the back door open. He keep talking about this back door and he's hype about it. Now, for y'all that are lost about what a backdoor is, it's when someone you're cool with, someone you call a friend, whether it's a family member, a spouse, whoever, they give information to your ops about your whereabouts and how to get close to you, and then you're done. Same thing they said happened to 051 Melly from Chicago. That backdoor is nothing to play with, because the sad part is it usually comes from someone close to you. And I don't know what's this new trend going on where everybody want to slime each other out. Everybody want to talk about sliming their own partners out and backdooring like it's cool. That's not cool. I don't know what generation these guys coming up in, man. But to snake your own friend out as far as getting them robbed or killed or any of that, that's a no-no. Especially where I come from, that's a no-no, man. And we need a little more OGs coming to these young dudes and tell them, yo, listen, that's not the way to go. But fast forward, man. All Envy Caine did, he, like I said, he let a few secrets out that some of us may not have known. He said CoachDaGhost used to be blood. and I didn't know that, which is crazy. That reminds me of OMB, JD. He jacking Crip, but they say he was blood at one point. Also, MV Caine himself used to be Crip as well. That gang stuff is, I don't know, man. That gang stuff is a little weird to me, man, because it's like 1 minute you get you're repping for one side, you're banging this color, whatever the case may be, and you talking about killing this op, that guy on that side, whatever the case may be. But then you switch, and now them same people you was beefing with or calling your ops is now your friends. Anyway, MV Caine also said in the live, CoachDaGhost got dropped from Gucci Mane label 1017. We all knew that already because it's pretty much evident. He says he didn't want to give Gucci Mane back his 1017 chain, and he also pawned that Cartier watch. I don't know how true that is, but I do not see Coach with that Cartier watch, which is probably a good thing because that thing was so baggy on his wrist. Nobody told the poor man to take the links out so he could make it fit his wrist. Maybe he was just so damn happy to have a Cartier watch. I'm assuming that maybe Gucci Mane probably just gave it to him out of his personal collection, because there's no way in hell you gonna sit here and tell me that you went to the jeweler and got your wrist fit to that watch and it was that baggy. No shade. No shade at all. Now, like I said, as far as him being dropped from Gucci Mane's label, none of us is surprised. And when he first went over there, I was more surprised at what Gucci was going to do with him. Right? Like, how would you market Coach, being that he's a Southern artist? I mean, being that like Gucci is a Southern artist, how are you going to sit there and market a New York drill rapper? How would you know how to market a New York drill rapper? Now, anything is impossible, but I'm saying I think Gucci bit off more than he could chew with that one, and he may have rushed that whole new 1017 situation. But then again, he got Pooh Shiesty out the deal, so I guess he came up. Who knows? But this is also a lesson we can learn, man. Don't ever insult people on your way up. Stay humble as much as you can, because like I said, I'm pretty sure Coach probably didn't do this or probably did it on purpose. But when you sit there, you talk greasy about this one, you do this, you do that, because you think your situation is better than theirs at the time. You never know what the future may hold. Now look, Coach isn't a part of that label no more. I wouldn't say he's struggling, but he's back to like, I wouldn't say square one either, but he's just not in the same situation, and maybe the same people he was talking greasy about, he got to be right back in that environment. So you never know what'll happen, man. But as far as this whole situation, they know each other's numbers. They know where each other's be at. They got the same friends, the same circle. I don't know why they play the internet games. As far as them having the same circle, I feel that somebody in that circle should be the bigger man and bring these two together, because having the same friends, I doubt any of them want to see either one of them killed or do a whole bunch of jail time, man. So somebody got to be the bigger person out the whole situation. As far as Envy, man, I don't know. Ever since the situation in Atlanta happened the first time, where him and Coach got into it, and they say he got robbed or whatever the case may be, he pretty much lost his spark. You know what I mean? When he first came home and dropped that victory freestyle, he had the streets lit. I can't hold you, because even I was feeling it. I was waiting to see what he do next. But the bad part is, boy just didn't capitalize off it. Then came the rumors of him getting robbed. Then came the rumors of him getting jumped. Then his own gang kicked him out, and it went downhill ever since that whole situation. And now he pulling these stunts. So like I said, man, I don't know, man. And mind you, in the live, he's saying all this. He's saying Coach him in the live. See, I didn't want to say this, but y'all gonna see the live anyway. I'm gonna leave a link in the description box, whatever the case may be. He's saying in the live that Coach himself pulled a weapon out on him and had him at, gunpoint. Meanwhile, the guys that he had with him was trying to jump him or whatever the case may be, whatever the case. Like, what part of the streets is that, man? Y'all want to be so tough. Y'all want to be these gangsters, this, that, but y'all making the police work way too easy. These are supposed to be gangsters. But y'all on social media giving out all your business of what you doing, who did what. Like, come on, how you gonna sit there and you telling this man, yo, I did this? Like, come, listen, it's getting out of hand, man. Not to mention, these guys, they really not from Atlanta at all, but they banning each other from coming to this place, that place. You can't come in, and none of these guys is actually from these places. So what if somebody that actually lives in these places, like, you know what, yo, y'all knuckleheads, get up out of here, we gonna run y'all up out of here. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, let's see where this goes, man. I hope that these guys can reconcile their differences, come to an agreement. Nobody want to see anything happen to these dudes, man, especially being that they was friends at some point in time. And it's just a bad message that they sending out to the younger guys, man. All this stuff gotta stop, man. But like I said, I'm gonna leave that there. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this whole situation with CoachDaGhost, 22Gs, and MV Caine, man. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm gonna keep on dropping. And I'm out.